Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Now we are going to discussing about mock test for chapter 11 in NISM 10A Investment Advisor level 1. First question. What is the main function of a mutual fund? Option A, to regulate the stock market. Option B, to provide insurance protection. Option C, to offer loans to investors. And option D, to pool money from investors and invest in financial assets. Correct answer is option D. Mutual funds collect money from investors and invest in diversified portfolios of securities. Next question. What does the net asset value NAV represent in a mutual fund? Option A, fund manager's performance score. Option B, total investment return. Option C, value per unit of the fund's asset. And option D, fund's maximum investment limit. Correct answer is option C, value per unit of the fund's asset. NAV is calculated as the assets minus liabilities divided by outstanding units. Next question. Which of the following allows you to invest small fixed amounts at regular intervals? Option A, index fund. Option B, SIP. Option C, SWP. And option D, NFO. Correct answer is option B. Systematic investment plans promote disciplined investing by spreading investment over time. Next question. In an open-ended mutual fund scheme, investors can option A, buy or redeem units at any time. Option B, exit only after 3 years. Option C, sell only on stock exchanges. And option D, invest only during NFO. Correct answer is option A. Open-ended schemes are available for continuous subscriptions and redemptions. You can buy or redeem at any time. Next question. Which one of the document must be provided to an investor before they invest in a mutual fund scheme? Option A, stock purchase agreement. Option B, key information memorandum. Option C, investment contract. And option D, dividend receipt. Correct answer is option B, key information memorandum. It provides a summary of the scheme's key details in a simple and investor friendly format. Next question. Which one of the fund is most suitable for low risk investors looking for very short term parking of funds? Option A, sectoral fund. Option B, small cap equity fund. Option C, balanced advantage fund. And option D, liquid fund. Correct answer is option D, liquid funds. Those are invested in the short term instruments like T-bills and commercial papers. These are very safest funds also. Next question. What does the expense ratio in a mutual fund indicate? Option A, NAV of the scheme. Option B, tax applicable on capital gains. Option C, annual fund management cost as a percentage of AUM. And option D, maximum investment limit. Correct answer is option C. A lower expense ratio benefits investor by reducing cost. Next question. ELSS. Full form is Equity Linked Savings Scheme. Offers option A, tax benefit under section 80C. Option B, guaranteed returns. Option C, zero risk of loss. And option D, daily dividend payouts. Correct answer is option A, tax benefit under section 80C. Next question. An investor redeems 500 units of a fund with NAV 20 rupees. Exit load is 1%. Then what is the net redemption value? Option A, 10,000. Option B, 10,100. Option C, 9,900. And option D, 9,800. Correct answer is option C. Gross redemption value is 500 units into 20 rupees NAV is equal to 10,000 is the value. So there is a exit load 1%. So 1% of the redemption value, that is 10,000, is equal to 100 rupees. So net redemption value is 10,000 minus 100 equal to 9,900. Next question. The cutoff timing for same day NAV in purchase of liquid funds subject to fund receipt is option A 12 pm, option B 3 pm, option C 9 am and option D 1:30 pm. Correct answer is option D 1:30 pm. As per the SEBI, liquid and overnight fund transactions must be received by 1:30 pm for same day NAV. Actually, I am doing this video. This is the rule 1:30 pm. So at the time of your exam, please refer your latest workbook. That is the correct answer. Next question. Who regulates mutual funds in India? Option A AMFI, option B IRDAI, option C SEBI and option D RBI. Correct answer is option C SEBI. Next question. What happens when the AUM, full form is asset under management, of a mutual fund grows significantly but investor returns remain flat? Option A fund performance may be lagging despite inflows. Option B expense ratio is reduced. Option C the fund is closed and option D SEBI removes the fund's approval. Correct answer is option A. Higher AUM does not guarantee the higher returns because performance depends on how the money is invested in the different stocks. Next question. If a mutual fund scheme NAV has increased from 15 to 18 in 1 year, the approximate return is option A 20%, option B 25%, option C 15% and option D 18%. Correct answer is return formula equal to latest NAV minus previous NAV, that is invested NAV, divided by invested NAV into 100 equal to 20% is the approximate return. Next question. AMFI stands for option A Asset Management Fund Institution, option B Association of Monetary and Fiscal Institutions, option C Asset Market Financial India and option D Association of Mutual Funds in India. Correct answer is option D Association of Mutual Funds in India. Next question. In a closed-ended mutual fund, redemption is allowed. Option A anytime at NAV, option B only during the NFO period, option C only after the lock-in period ends and option D only during SIP days. Correct answer is option C. Closed-ended funds are redeemable only after the maturity period ends or can be traded on exchanges. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe for more chapters.